Hi guys, today we're going to chat about the difference between saving and investing. And in the simplest terms, the one is the accumulation of funds and the other one is the growing of funds. Now there is a very big difference between the two. The accumulation of funds basically just means putting money away every month, but not necessarily getting a real return on that money. Now what I mean by a real return is that it's a growth rate above the rate of inflation. Because if you're not growing above the rate of inflation, you're not actually creating any wealth. In fact, if you're creating a return that's lower than the rate of inflation, you're actually losing purchasing power on your money. So even while you could be saving, you might not actually be investing, which is generating wealth. Investing is exactly what it says. It's growing the wealth from the savings you've accumulated. So the savings that you accumulate grows above inflation, you're basically investing. To invest, you essentially need to take a little bit of risk or take some market risk to get an above inflation rate. Generally, cash, such as money market investments or savings accounts, will give you a return in line with inflation and more often than not a little bit lower than inflation. Your asset classes of equity, property, and sometimes bonds might give you a return above inflation over the long term. That's why investors always hear the often repeated adage of investing is for the long term, because short-term fluctuations of risky asset classes such as equities and property can result in short-term losses, but over a period of 5 to 7 years or longer, you will normally get a return higher than the rate of inflation. So make sure that you're investing and not just saving. So investing is essentially the second step in a two-step process. You start by saving, putting money away, accumulating funds, then you proceed on to investing, to putting that money to work for you. There are different ways to invest, different structures to use. So watch our set of videos explaining the different investment types available to you to grow your funds and how to use those investments in the right circumstances.